Hi, my name is Kenneth Barnes, President and CEO of our company. I was born right here in this great city of New Orleans. And as I've traveled over the years, domestically and internationally in business, whenever I go places and mention that I'm from New Orleans, people always have a story of their experiences from the city. They'll mention things like Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street, beignets, and even St. Charles. And even though I know those places very well and love them, my experience growing up was actually 5 blocks off of St. Charles, which was 2 different worlds from the one with the streetcar. The streetcar side had maids and butlers. Our side had crackheads and murders. My parents sacrificed to send me to private school, which I'm extremely grateful for. But what that did was really expose to me how poor we really were. I went to school with students that had drop-top BMWs, Mercedes, Porsches, you name it. They had it. It was unbelievable. The cars that my parents couldn't afford. So I asked myself the question, why is it that we live in the same zip code, but have completely opposite lifestyles and experiences? And what I discovered was the people who had that lifestyle, the difference was they had a high financial IQ. They had the right financial education. This was the biggest difference maker. I really saw this firsthand and discovered it when I applied for my first mortgage. I tried to buy my first home and was filling out the 1003 loan application. And as I filled out the application, you're going to get to a section, they're going to ask you about your employment history, where do you currently live. They're going to also get to the section that asks about assets and liabilities. This was the eye opener for me. I was filling out the assets section. It asks you about checking accounts, savings accounts. I had $7 in one, $3 in another one. It also asks you about life insurance, 401ks, retirement accounts, mutual funds. I'm putting 0, NA, 0, just filling out all the information. It got to the point where it asks about CDs. I said, oh yeah, I have a lot of CDs, thinking they were talking about the ones in my car. The music. They were talking about certificates of deposits. So clueless financially, I didn't even understand really what was going on, but I also knew the more I actually did these questions, there was no way these people were going to give me a loan. And I was right, they denied me. But that experience showed me how bad it was from what people like myself and people I grew up with, what we thought were assets, like the rims on our car, clothes, jewelry, those type of things that we thought were assets. What we really had was a bunch of liabilities and not true assets according to the financial system. That experience of being denied and filling out that form, I was embarrassed, but it showed me I had work to do. I needed to learn how to actually put myself in position to be financially educated and financially successful. This is why we created the Financial Makeover course, because not only myself had to go through this process, many people need this information. Many people need to change their financial situations, not only for themselves, but also for their families. I made it my mission to get educated and change my situation, not only for my first property, which was a long time ago now, but for anything that I went to the financial markets for to borrow money. I can go there with confidence and certainty that I can get the money and even change the situation where now the banks call me, looking to offer me money, credit cards, so have you. And this is why we created the Financial Makeover course, for that very reason, to help everyday individuals change their financial situation and get on the road to financial freedom. And we look forward to taking you on this journey with us as well. Thanks guys again for your time.